All right, another game. This time I brought the red-black deck. And I get to play on the play. Yes. All right. Okay, so he changed up his deck too. Let's just go ahead and show that we are red and black. I think he would automatically assume that. We were talking between games about how good synthesizer is. Okay, so let's definitely do this before. If he doesn't kill my Blast Runner, I'm gonna just play out my Firebrand Archer because I don't think he has any kill spells. But if he kills it, I think I'll still play it. So this takes up his mana for his next turn. So he potentially he can't develop his board. And then, okay. So we were talking about this deck, and he is Mardu. So I think he's playing the combo version. Basically, there's a Pegasus that reduces the cost of artifacts, and so you can play a bunch of artifacts in one turn and try to deal a lot of damage. All right, so let's play this. Let's not attack into a 1/3. Yep, you can have that. All right, let's see if he has a Pegasus. I'm going to try to draw a different card to sack to the Deadly Dispute, but if I don't draw anything, I will. Okay, yep, he's playing that card too. So yeah, so you play a bunch of artifacts. They deal damage with this. They also deal damage with this. Anytime he plays a land, it also deals damage with that. So it's like a artifact aggro, but it has like a combo angle where you can kind of go off in one turn. Yeah, I'm just drawing nothing, unfortunately. Let's cancel that. Let's attack. So one nice thing about Deadly Dispute compared to the other sack spell is the subsequent ones you can sack the treasure to keep them on if you're like running dry like I am. Do I care about keeping a treasure in play? I think I do. It doesn't have that many removal spells in this deck if it's built like the way I think it is. Although the deck I was playing around with avoided playing these because since they cost a red, they don't get cost reduced by the Pegasus. There was another deck that someone had played in the double limb tourney that just used this card plus this card just to like value aggro, which this is what it's seeming like more and more. Yeah, I don't like playing synthesizer into only one open mana. All right, got in with 1 extra damage. Man, this is just brutal. So let's get a 2/2. 2/2. Okay. Let's play this, and then if I have to sack my stuff, then I'm still okay. I think I play an untapped land. Because I think what I'm going to end up having to do is sack my runner to try to block his Justiciar. And so that's one downside of playing these is you can't wait till your turn to block with, although this aggro deck you're very rarely trying to block. It's just against a a more aggro-y deck that I'm gonna attempt this. Does he have a way to get an instant speed artifact into play? I guess so. Oh yeah, he has his own deadly speed, so that will get a artifact into play. So we'll get one artifact at least. Do I want to try to... So Deadly Dispute. He could Deadly Dispute into another Deadly Dispute. But I don't think that's a reason why I'm going to block with more than one. So let's see. Okay, so I have to do this right now. This is unfortunate. It's not end of the world, but it is a little unfortunate that I have to show him that I'm gonna be able to kill this creature. Okay, so he did not. Well, he only had one Deadly Dispute probably. All right, so yeah, this makes me think that he is playing the more aggroing version. All right, after I go through all my Deadly Dispute, I draw the card that wants to pair with the Deadly Dispute the most. Okay, so I think I have to kill this rather than the Fire Weaver. Trample's just so brutal. I probably shouldn't have tapped so much red. He's tapped out Deadly Dispute mana, which is nice. I can't attack with my Vigilance guy. Well, I can bluff it. What's nice is it sets him up for potentially getting blown out by my Mogus's favor. Wow, I have no more black. I just drew them all the swamps. Oh, the value train has begun. So, so we are playing very similar cards, or well, overlapping on our synthesizer. Yeah, splashing white, you become a lot more slower, but you have like the late game on lock. I think I have to attack with my Blast Runner. So let's pull another mountain out of the deck. Unfortunately, I kind of drew my cards in the wrong order here. I had to use all my Deadly Disputes early on, and then have this Wellspring sitting in play not doing anything. Just unfortunate. I guess the Blast Runner was relevant on defense because I could sack my my treasure. But I think I'm dead no matter what here. He's got a flyer, he's got the Salivating Goblins, he just drew a card right now, he has a Synthesizer coming into play that's going to buff up all his guys and deal me 1 damage. Yeah, I think it's like dead on board unless I have a trick. Let's see. 4, 6, 7. Okay. Yep. I got to that. All right, GG's. Okay. All right, so okay, so this is definitely in the cards. He does have the option to recur with his. He already showed it to game 1. Definitely want these Duresses. Divest is also a reasonable choice, but I don't think I want that in this situation. Maybe I don't want Duress. All right, potentially not. Okay, let's get rid of a Deadly Dispute. Okay, so Mogus's favor. Did I see much that's going to die to Mogus's favor? No, not really anything. Okay, we'll take Surge. I just want something that can die for sure. So I think playing these is better. Relic, sure. Fiery Impulse, sure. Dead to the Kami. Don't think I need necessarily that much removal. Okay, so let's see. What are the worst cards that I have kept in my deck? Feed the Swarm. probably not necessary. I just need to be able to deal 3 damage. Round Reunion. I only have 1 Round Reunion in Historic. Guess I've just cut down to that a little bit. I guess Relics help out in Historic. Let's cut more of these. Let's cut all of them. Wellspring, Run Reunion. All right, let's play another Duress. Sure. All right. So the card that I'm super always scared about any white deck that's really, really good, main deck or on the board, is the Dawnbringer Cleric, because that shuts down my Okiba Reckoner raids. No lands is not gonna be a playable hand. This is playable, no black right now, but I think these are going to be fine later on in the game. He has enough recursion that he's going to keep drawing, so I think that's fine. Actually, I'll just bottom the Run Reunion. Okay. It's unfortunate that I drew the 1 of this one because my my Frostbites are going to be turned on, so drawing this instead of Frostbite is unfortunate. Alright, let's see if he has the Cleric to blow me out. I could have Duressed, but I can't take the Cleric, so that may be an argument to play Divest, but what I found was when I had Divest in my sideboard, I was really trying to take out their creatures, and that was just not a winning strategy, like trying to kill value creatures. Yeah, I think I just do this right now. So we didn't see the Pegasus that reduced the costs. Oh, drawing both my Duresses is unfortunate. Well, let's see if it will be unfortunate before I see his lands. So I think I take out the Wellspring. Yeah, the Wellsprings does more damage, recurring things. You know, the Blood Fountain, yeah, he can get rid of one of these lands with the blood, but the power of the Blood Fountain comes from really getting 2 artifacts into play, and when you have your Cleric in play. So I think his last card is a non-creature spell. I don't think it is, but Duress is just going to rot in my hand. I could Duress and potentially get out. No, because, yeah, so I think he's going to Fireweaver next turn, or he's going to return the Fireweaver. Sure. So the reason why I don't like Duressing there is if he happens to have a removal spell, me Duressing there, he'll just use it on the Captain, which is just good enough. I hope that wasn't the card he had. Oh, but he wasn't tapped out, so that wasn't the card he had. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not good, but it's acceptable. At least my Fire Impulse is turned on by now. That would have been a reason to Duress early is... Okay, I'm doing this right now just in case I draw into my Synthesizer and I chain a lot of spells together. I want to use my mana on my turn faster. Yep, there we go. Synthesizer. This is looking good this game because I'm getting ahead of his Blood Fountain value. That was an unfortunate draw. I don't think I Synthesizer this turn, but I will Synthesizer next turn. Sack it. Value. This turn, I wouldn't have any mana untapped, and I wouldn't have a land drop to be able to make, so I wouldn't be able to hit anything that I could play. Alright. So this is the third time he's played the Fire Weaver. All right, so I start by, let's do that. So this is dangerous because I could potentially draw something I can't play. That's unfortunate. All right. Guess I probably shouldn't have shown that I didn't have anything. That Deadly Dispute wasn't really going to be doing much. Yeah, this Duress sideboard plan is just a bad plan. Oh, that's a good card. Allows me to crash in with some menace. Alright. So, we're looking okay here. Yeah, he's got nothing. Alright, this is good. Alright, I definitely don't want to duress since he's probably got nothing in hand. Yeah, so if I do get it to a game 3, I'm going to cut these duresses. I don't like this plan. I always mess up boarding when I have duress in my sideboard. I really should. I always tell myself I'm going to only play him against control, and then I try to find justifications like he just really flooded. Dang. So let's cut these duresses, and let's find some better cards to play. So so I only had the one of Deadly Dispute, and I just happened to draw it. So I have stuff to exile graveyards. Do I want more kill spells, or do I want more Ichor Wellsprings? I think I'll just do 1 and 1. Dead to the Kami does exile. That's kind of nice. I'll just have to remember that one. It does increase my mana value in my deck to where I would potentially not be able to cast a card if I synthesizer into it. So you just have to keep that in mind. It's a 1 out of 60 chance, though. It's not nothing. So I'm feeling a little bit light on exile from graveyard. So maybe this will be a sign. Speaking of exiling from graveyard, I think this hand is fine. Synthesizer into synthesizer against his deck. He's not so fast that I'm really and that makes my deck a lot faster. So then I'm gonna Maestro Theater and then potentially Theater again. Ooh, this is just an awesome sequence because I get to get my Mountain into play, I get to trigger Spectacle and kill his Fire Weaver and use up all my mana. That was just an awesome turn of events. So next turn I can Synthesizer, as long as I don't draw my oh, but he doesn't have any creatures in play. So I think I'm going to hold off on synthesizing until next turn. Yeah, especially drawing a removal. See, that's a worry if you synthesizer when they don't have any creatures. So let's go ahead and trigger my guy. There's no real way that I'm going to draw multiple black spells in a row. So since I have 2 swamp lands in my hand, I think I'm just going to go all red for now. Yep. So let's wait for a creature. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to leave the creature in play just in case I draw if I reveal a removal spell to my synthesizer. Why is he keeping up mana? For his Deadly Dispute? That's fine with me. Okay, that's what's better? Synthesizer. I can Reckless Impulse potentially on an off turn where he doesn't have any creatures in play. I'm pretty sure this has got to be Dispute in his hand. So... I want to get in with my runner. So let's go ahead and Frostbite. Does I want to skewer this turn? I guess I could have played the Swamp and then skewered. Okay, that really scares me because I think he's going to... Oh! Well, that's not scary at all. Alright, so let's get his... Oh, he did that because he didn't want to get burned for 3. That's fine with me. I just really want to get his Core Skyfisher out of his graveyard to avoid him having that recurring value. So I probably messed up there. I probably should have played the Swamp and then burned. I think I was fine the way I played it. I did use a card from my hand rather than a card in play from exile. Get a 2/2 in play. And then I can still Reckless Impulse afterwards. Let's do that. Reckless Impulse or play whatever I get off of this plus... Oh no, except for the one situation where I mentioned that I could get screwed by is having the 3 mana spell in my deck. That's unfortunate. Dang. The 1 out of 60 chance. Did not keep that in mind. So yeah, I don't think I've played very well this last game. Yeah, the turn with the Core Skyfisher, I think I could have played better. I could have just used my 3 mana spell and just seen what he had, and then that turn I probably should have been impulsing first. And then I would have had 2 turns to play it. Okay, so let's kill this. I do have 3 snow lands in play. Okay, and then this turn I'm just gonna unload these, and then next turn I'll Synthesizer. The reason why I didn't want to play this right now is he has no creatures in play, and I guess what I could have done is I should have Synthesizered first. No, because I had the Frostbite in exile, so I had a Frostbite. Anyways. So it's interesting that, yeah, so if I guess if he gives me all the time in the world, I'll just play these for no value, but I really like to just get him in play when he has a creature in play, because then I can sack them for value. Or not sack them, you know, play the removal spell that they reveal for doing its job, like that. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna attack with this sacked right now, so I don't think there's any reason to. Oh wait, but I get attacked back. I think that's a reason to make a 2/2. Nice. Let's play that. And then I'm at 20 life. I think I care more about the Justiciar. So let's kill this. Get in for 3. So next turn I have another sack to give him Menace. So let's see if he makes another 2/2. So he's like this guy is meant to attack. But okay, so this is what I was worried about. But I got rid of the course guy for sure, so he doesn't have infinite value. Alright, so now he can stay back with his gremlins and represent a double block. No, he can represent a double block even if he attacks with the gremlins now. That's unfortunate. Although, if I draw into a removal spell for his Sushiar, he's running a big risk. Oh, that guy got big fast. No blocks. Not winning if I block. Alright. So let's see. Instant speed ways. Again, he has the Deadly Dispute. Alright. Synthesizer, show me something good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That is not the way. So I could technically use Deadly Dispute to draw more. Let's do this. I can Deadly Dispute into a 1-mana removal, into a 2-mana removal spell actually. If I don't draw it with that. So I can Deadly Dispute my Road Captain away and try to attack in. Or actually I would probably get rid of my my Vigilance guy. Is he going to have another explosive turn? All right. I think I just attack and don't go for it this turn, and I'll go for it next turn. This guy having trample is a big issue. Okay, that's fine with me. Let's see, is he gonna sack it to Deadly Dispute? No. All right. So if I kept up mana, one cool trick I could do is sack whatever's blocking the Justiciar to block lifelink. But I don't think I'm in that game. Alright, so we're looking to live. So the Flame Breather is probably jumping in front of the Salvali Goblins along with one of my Vigilance guys. Alright, let's see how crazy he can go off. That can go off pretty crazy. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm just in like chump and survive mode now. I don't know if I can even survive. Alright. See if I block. So he's getting 5 life. I need to chump it anyways. I'm talking about blocking this. I could move these around, but I don't think I can win. Man, I really should have had the Deadly Dispute available because I think that would have made winning possible. Well, he still has the Omen. I'll do it this way. Yeah. So right now I'm taking, I got 5. That's a good play. does he have another artifact to get into play? No. He's at 11 life. Alright. So, how do I potentially kill him? I'm not surviving next turn. So, I think I go for the attack, Deadly Dispute whatever he double blocks, and then I try to like draw Skewer into Skewer. So, I want to get rid of a mountain from my deck. Okay. So, it's going to be tough. I'm going to need to get really lucky with my draws. Okay. Deadly Dispute that. I'll keep one black up. That's fine. So I can just potentially draw more. And extra damage. Does not do it. GG's. I could kill this. I still die. All right.